Get ready for your daily dose of WordPress and web development tips, tricks, and insights to help you find success with WordPress. You're listening to WP the Podcast with your hosts, David Blackman and Tim Streifler.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
Today we've got a WordPress plugin highlight, OneSignal push notifications. And we like to do these from time to time to highlight plugins that we use, we think are valuable, that you might get some really good use out of. And Signal push notifications came, within the last 5 years or so, Tim, I guess?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and they're just another tool in your tool chest to help you market your business, your products, your services, your blog posts, your content and stuff. And Tim's he's kind of our technical resident, so I'm going to let him dive into this plugin and tell you all about it and stuff. And then who knows, you may hear something from me, you may not the rest of the episode.
Yeah. So push notifications are basically browser notifications. And so if pretty much every browser uses them now. I know Safari and Chrome, I'm pretty sure Firefox does too. And so you've probably seen on websites where it says like, hey, this website wants to send you updates or notifications. And so that's what we're talking about here. And as David mentioned, it's another way to promote your content. And so we talked a few episodes back about building an email list, which is a fantastic way to promote your content. And notifications, push notifications, browser notifications is another great way to do that too. And the really cool thing about using OneSignal push notifications, it's a push notification service, is the plugin makes it a set and forget type of thing. And so you install the plugin, and then what it does is it starts asking your website visitors when they land on your site for the first time if they want to subscribe to your notifications. And if they hit yes, then they'll start getting notifications. We'll talk about that in a second. If they hit no, well, it's not going to bug them about it, right? So it's going to remember their settings. Of course, if they visit on another device or another browser, whatever, it's going to ask them again. Yeah, so that's how that works. And then what happens when you publish a new blog post, automatically when you hit publish, it's going to go and do a push notification to everyone that subscribes. So then in their browser, they're going to get a little notification that says Divi Life published a new post, or Divi Space published a new post, and then the post title. So then it's right there in their browser. They can click on it and go right to the post, or of course they can click ignore, or maybe they're not sitting at their desk when they get the notification. Well, it'll show up in their list of notifications in their browser when they get to their computer later. And so it's just another great way to get your content, your brand, whatever it is, your message out in front of as many customers as possible, because even if they're on your email list, like there's companies I'm on the email list, but I'm also on a ton of email lists, right? However, I only subscribe to a few push notifications for different sites. So it's like, even though I might get their email about a blog post, I'll probably miss it because there's just so much noise in my inbox. But with the push notifications, there's a lot less noise. And so it's not one or the other, it's both. That's how I look at it.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a great tool to use, and I do think that if you can get people signed up in this way, consuming your content, it could, but you don't have as much noise as all the other platforms, social, email, yada, yada. So, yeah, great plugin. Tomorrow we've got another great topic. Scrolled too far, Tim. How to start a WordPress side hustle. I'm actually excited about this topic. So, Tim, until tomorrow, we'll see you then.
Take care. Bye-bye.
We've come to the end of today's episode of WP the Podcast. Join us tomorrow for more daily tips and strategies designed to help you run your WordPress business toward success. Remember to subscribe to WP the Podcast so you can stay up to date with each episode. And don't forget to rate and review us. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on WP the Podcast.